occasions until he didn't need a babysitter. And so Brandon had a chance to know his grandmother, which was really good.
The passing of Wei King Pon, she was, every time I went there, I had a great time with her, even though she didn't speak too much to me. It was still had that communication. So what I'm about to say is a heartfelt prayer, and this is from the Psalm. Psalm 34. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close, the brokenhearted, and saves those who are crushed in spirit. A righteous man may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. He protects all his bones. Not one of them will be broken. Evil will slay the wicked. The foes of the righteous will be condemned. The Lord redeems his servants. No one will be condemned who takes refuge in him. And she is taking refuge in the good Lord. I have a poem which is called by James Whitcomb Riley, which is She Is Not Dead. I cannot say, and I will not say, that she is dead. She is just away. With a cherry smile and a wave of the hand, she has wandered into an unknown land and left us dreaming how very fair it needs must be, since she lingers there. And you, oh you, who the wildest yearn for an old-time step and the glad return, think of her faring on as dear in the love of there as the love of here. Think of her still as the same. I say, she is not dead, she is just away. So I think that everyone here, if wants to say something, I think that is special, that she sacrificed a lot for all the time that she's been on this earth. We all know that we're going to be going there at one point. But while she was here, she looked after her house, she looked after her children. No matter what the situation was, she was still had that love for everybody, right? And she always wanted people to get along. So I think that it is strength that we'll find going forward in all of us here. Somebody needs to say something.
Popo she was hardworking, determined. She had a lot of strength, and I'm gonna miss her because I missed out in the beginning, but I got to know her in the last 25 years, and we just had this mother and daughter bond that we will always have. And all she ever wanted in this life was to have a family, make sure her family was okay, and that we all got along. And we're just gonna follow through her wishes. And let me say, she's one hard nut to crack, because believe me, I tried cracking her up for so long, whenever I had a chance. And you know what? She was so strong. She would never let her guards down. She would never let me knock her open. So even though she has her little quirkiness and her ways of doing things, and we disagree, but I'm glad she was here for the time being, and I had that chance to be with her, and even at the end. No, yes, sir. She wouldn't want us to be sad. Ever.
I just want to say, when I married Joe, one of the first things that your parents, both your mother and father, said to us was we welcome me into the family as a daughter. And she's always been kind to me. There was never any bad things that were ever said. She was always proud of Joe, proud of me marrying Joe. And she told my mother, and then my mother told me, and she was very proud of her grandson. She loved Brandon. She loved taking care of him when he was a baby, and you know, she took pride in being able to babysit her grandson, both her and your dad. Do you remember those times, honey? Yeah. I would drop Brandon off in the morning and pick him up after work, and she would tell me what a great day they had. It was just very sweet.
Anybody want to have something to say?
No.
Hello, Mommy. I want to say hello to you in person, as I haven't seen you since 2019 due to the pandemic. Glad we kept in touch by the phone. I just want to let you know that I'm happy you are free from pain. You are free as you came here in 1959 and got married to Dad. You were determined to find employment, so you went to Spadina Avenue and spoke with the clothes manufacturing companies, even with limited amount of English. Mr. Leonard hired you, and you would leave the house at 7:30 morning to get to work from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Mr. Leonard grew to become one of the country's leading apparel manufacturers at its prime, doing 90 million plus in annual sales and becoming the largest garment employer in the city of Toronto. The company also was amongst the first Canadian manufacturers to set up production in Hong Kong. A rapidly changing economic and retail environment, coupled with the founder, increasing health problems in the late 20th century, plus difficult strain, and the company closed in 1999. On weekends, you brought extra work home to make extra cash. You have taught us hard work, sacrifice, and just do your job even when there are politics. Use what you have, buy groceries, and cook at home. Don't waste food and save your money. Thank you for giving life to me as I was born 3 years on Jane's birthday, and both of us have the first name May. Thanks for your support when I called you the morning to advise you that I'm buying a tried-out condo downtown Toronto. Within 9 hours, I signed the documents and gave 3 checks. Thank you for paying my OSAP loan as I studied 3 years at Seneca College and graduated with accounting and finance diploma. You are a strong mother that taught me to be kind to people. You weren't perfect. You worked hard in cooking us French fries, dim sum, sticky rice wrap, and roast meat. You made my favorite dish of chum suey. Yes, I dislike the cow brain soup they boiled for hours at home. Of the house, and you sat there with a feather duster to ensure that I drank it. Rest in peace. I love you, your daughter May. What ONN? Turn on.
Our staff will come in a little bit, so you will